Hello, welcome to Let's Play again, and it's been again a long while since I've been playing. We're back at the Sunstone. We cleared this a while ago, and of course what we need to do is go down to Tel Mithryn, which is where there is a wizard that could help us. I'm going to gather up a bit of this useful Emperor moss, because I've been making a few potions, and Emperor Paracelmoth actually comes in quite handy. It's always good to collect these things. I might be a bit over the top now because my character is incredibly powerful. While I haven't been recording, I have been doing... hello? Are you an enemy? You better not be an enemy just hanging around here. Have I spoken to you before?
Yes, sir.
Ah, he is the guy with the Silt Striders. So we'd spoken to him before. Tel Mithryn, I think, is that place. That's where we need to go to find out a bit more about the Black Books. Can't fast travel there because I haven't discovered it. Look at this. This is all a giant mushroom cloud, and there's a couple of people around here. Uh-oh.
Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Neloth?
Why won't this summoning work?
Oh, I thought he was going to attack me.
I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why aren't you doing this in the lab,
Nothing.
where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
It's on your head if something goes wrong. Just
So-
let me get back inside
No
first.
Ash Guardian.
He's going
Maybe
to
the
try
book has something.
and cast himself
We
up
don't get
an
many
Ash
visitors.
Guardian.
Is there something you need?
Oh, this is automatic. What is this
Tel
place?
Mithryn. It's the home of Master Neloth. You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
He lives in a giant mushroom.
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
Okay.
No, Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward. I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithryn.
Right, so you are going to try
I don't
and
think you belong here.
sort out this
Yes,
spell.
I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting. I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
Right, here is all the... Oh, you're going to sit down. I was going to pick those mushrooms. There's some Morrowind music, and I wonder what these places are.
Doesn't make sense.
An apothecary?
Just ignore that part.
So we can buy ourselves a few... Oh, actually what we'll do, we've got quite a few potions. I'm going to sell off a few things. Let's get our Amulet of Articulation so we get better prices. And put on our hood so we get better prices again. Okay, hello. Hello, I
don't
said.
care if he's a master wizard. He can't treat me like this.
What did he
That
do?
Fetcher told me to fix his house. If I don't, he'll find a new mycologist who will. Decades of loyal service, and he'd just throw me out like yesterday's breakfast.
So you need a new mushroom.
3 taproots soaked in the headwaters of the Harstrad River. I'm an old woman. I can't possibly make that trip. It's way too dangerous. If you get some taproots, I'll pay you to dip them in the headwaters and bring them to me.
Right, okay, I did have 3 taproot, but I just changed them into potions anyway. Where can I get it?
Where do you think? You have to cut it out of a Spriggan. Although sometimes you can buy them from alchemists.
I wonder if I could buy it off you.
It's special to the Spriggans. They seem to like to gather there. Something about the waters attracts them.
So there's lots of
There are bound
spriggans
to
for
be
me to
some
gather,
there.
lots of taproots.
So be
Okay, that's
careful.
exciting. What do you have for sale?
Every type of fungus in Solstheim or Skyrim. Oh, and a few
I only
other
got
ingredients and
45
potions.
gold. Is that useful? A bee? Large antlers? You don't sell anything, in fact. Look at that. That's such a poor shop.
Yes. That was a lifetime ago. I was just a young girl when Red Mountain erupted. Master Neloth was already old. My mother put me on a boat to Skyrim. The last time I ever saw her, she was standing on the dock as my ship sailed away.
Well, we know what she does. She's a mushroom
I am his
person.
mycologist. He may have grown Tel Mithrin by himself, but I nurture it. Mushrooms and fungi are my life's work. When I saw Tel Mithrin, I knew I had to be here. I've learned so much since then.
Did you grow it?
Me? No. That's Master Neloth's doing. I wasn't even born then. It's Telvanni magic at its best. He brought the cuttings with him from Morrowind, and used sorcery to grow them.
That makes sense.
Azora light your steps.
Look at all this stuff we can steal. Well,
Blah. Another wanderer. I
This-
suppose you'll be wanting potions, just like the others.
this is all... She just gets one room out of this giant mushroom. That's no good. I wonder what else is around here. What's in this room? The big central area is obviously where Master Neloth is. And you can you pick these mushrooms off? No, you can't. It's a kitchen.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
Right, you can't really
Far
speak
up
to him
road.
about anything. This does look a bit more animated than in Morrowind though. A lot more detail's gone into it anyway. Right, we'll leave this apprentice to it. And we want to just dash off into here. So I'm doing a lot of exploring because it is quite interesting. Hey, wait a second, this is the steward's house. So we want to go into Master Neloth's house. Is this it? Yeah. Tel Mithrin, here we are. Steward's house was locked. We could have lockpicked it, but I don't think it was worthwhile. Oh yes, and all these... Let's float up here. Can we float up here? If this animation... Well, this looks like this animation doesn't work. We're gonna have to use an old console trick. Is this Master Neloth? It is. He's got a mage light plating. Yes, to stop non-magic users using or getting anywhere, they only allow magic users that can levitate. Of course, you can't levitate in Skyrim, otherwise that would make some of the games too easy and it will stop you having closed cities. Let's talk to Mr. Neloth.
You again? Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
Yes.
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world? Is this somehow connected to your search for Mirag?
Yeah, well, I sort of found him. I've read the Ogma.
Have you? The actual Ogma Infinium, that's it. I've searched for it myself for many years, without success. Well then, you should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with. But he is
Well, he's a
subtler
Daedric lord.
than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate. You seem to have escaped the fate of many who find themselves ensnared forever by the law of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
Well, I found 2 black books, in fact.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't you? Don't try to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it. Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge and therefore useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
Well, I want to know
Now
what
that
Merak
is a
knows.
dangerous path indeed. Hermaeus Mora gives nothing away for free. You may end up like Merak, of course. Too power-mad Dragornborn. It could be very interesting.
Well, I need another black book,
yes.
so where
They're
are
not
they?
hard to locate once you know how to look for them. I have one here that I've been using to locate more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book isn't what you're looking for. I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Merak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Why won't it help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island. And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora. These black books are all his, of course. No, what you're looking for is a specific book, presumably because Mirak's power derives from it.
Okay, so
Yes, I do.
let me know where it is.
I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the dwemer left behind.
Oh, and a dwemer ruin. Another dwemer ruin. Okay.
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh? You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you? It seems the ancient dwemer discovered this book and took it to study. I found their reading room in the ruins of Nechardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us, together, will be able to get at the book. To Nechardak, then. Follow me.
Okay, so we've got a little quest, so let's follow him. Uh-huh.
I
Lead on.
hope this is important.
Okay, so... Oh, what does he sell? Oh, he can train you in enchanting as well. Let's
I
see if we can
suppose I
sell him
could
a
dig
few
up a
things.
staff or two for you.
Oh, look at this. Unenchanted restoration staff. Oh, these staffs are just things that you can enchant yourself just to look cool. I wonder if I can sell him. Does he want any potions? No, he doesn't like potions. All weapons. He likes books. And you can train
Don't
him
be
in
ridiculous.
enchanting.
Of course I can. The question is, should I? I suppose if it's going to be done right, I'll have to do it.
Oh, look at that. That costs a lot of gold. Let's just train it once. Okay, so he's supposed to lead me to
Let's
Nechardak.
be on our way then.
Come on. Don't just sit there. Oh, he's just gonna sit here. I wonder if I can just exit and then... Oh, let's have a little explore what else he's got around here. Some chests that I can try and steal from. I think if we exit that he might magically follow us. Is this a map of Skyrim? Yeah, a map of Skyrim. And a map of Solstheim. That's new. And this appears to be his own little office that requires a key. Well, you can't gather all this stuff, unfortunately. Let's see if we can float down. It might be because we're missing the scripts or something, so let's just do our toggle off, and then we'll float down here. We might actually have to get rid of Freya as a companion before we get anywhere. Well, no one's following me. Oh, there he is. There's Neloth. He's following me at quite a distance. And where we're going? The Nechardak. So... Oh, look at that. Right, let's get to the Sunstone. Skip a little while. And it's not too far to walk. Even though he's an old man, he's just gonna start toddling off. I'll gather all these mushrooms in the meantime. I can always catch up with him. I was watching another YouTube article that said in most FPS games, your guy moves or runs roughly at the speed of around 40 to 50 miles an hour. And it kind of makes sense. And that looks like the Chardek. I'm just going to save here in case I get ambushed by those dwemer sphere things. Those still are quite tough. I can see two of them in the distance. What are you going to say to me here? Ah, you mean that you haven't quite got there. Right, so we're in the Chardek.
Dwemer certainly knew how to build for the ages. These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia. The book is housed inside that dome. I'll need to unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
This looks superb. Look at all this design. I can see a couple of... well, it looks like bandits up there. Okay, so let's get our weapons. And let's change over to... well, we've got Amulet of Articulation, we don't need that. So let's change to Dwindling Magic and our Scaled Helm of Archery, so we can do some damage. Oh, Freya, you're back!
Who's there?
What I kind of like about this is that you can just sit back and...
What?
what are they firing? Iron arrows? Steel arrows? They can't actually see me. Oh, they certainly did then.
Now we are.
I'm just watching this fight now. Master Neloth is pretty good. He's been hit by several arrows. 3 or 4 arrows.
What's that?
5 arrows.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Ah, there you go. Freya's a bit stupid, but in she
Where did it
goes.
come from? Is someone there?
You can't hide from a tell-body wizard.
Oh, elven arrows. Gather a few of these.
What's that? What's that?
By the fires of Red Mountain.
And glass arrows.
Who's
Look at
there?
that. We're getting some real good stuff from this fight, even though we're not really participating.
Who's there?
I think we're done, aren't we? Oh no, there's one more chap over there. Let's see what this Reaver Outlaw has. A bit of gold. And a few arrows.
What? By the Allmaker!
He's recovering his way over there. Looks like he's dead. Let's even got some orcish arrows in him, so he did have quite a few things for me to gather. And that is an ash garden. That looks like sort of like a storm elemental.
Allmaker, protect me! Is someone there?
That marauder's almost down. Freya's after him, so one more arrow. Just clear out this camp. Freya just jumped off into the water. I think they've all got water breathing skills, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see what he's got. An elven bow. I'll take that because I want to melt that down later on. I don't know why, but I just think the Morrowind music makes everything better. Let's see what these Reavers have got. Orcish gauntlets. Kind of rubbish. And a chitin heavy helm. Why would you camp outside one of these ruins? Why not inside? Wasn't there a magic user up here or a sorcerer up here?
Look out!
There's a crossbow.
What's that?
What's going on? Oh, the Reaver Lord. This is this Reaver Lord. Okay. For some reason we didn't see him. Perhaps he was sneaking. Perhaps he was ultra clever. Where is he? Maybe I'm being dumb now. Is he in the water somewhere? Is that Neloth? No, that's a Reaver. He's just blasting the floor. Stop confusing me. Let's take out this Reaver. He's obviously an enemy because he's got his weapon out. I take it that Reaver's just hanging around in... It feels like I'm getting hit because my screen's flashing, but I'm not taking any damage. I expect that Reaver Lord's just floating around in the water somewhere. Oh no, here he is. Looks like he's got some sort of Star-Rim blade that's quite interesting.
Enough!
Where did you come from?
Right, one arrow. I wonder if I should kill him.
This is a surprise.
Oh well, they're gonna go and try and kill him anyway. We might as well just feed him on his way.
Maybe now we can finally begin what we came here for.
He's got an elven dagger, dwarven sword of freezing. Nothing really too good. All this Nordic carved armour looks quite cool though. No, I don't even need that dwarven freezing thing. Okay. So we're finally here. We'll avoid these traps. And in we go to this place. Neloth can open the door, I'm sure. Hey.
The dwemer of the Chardak appear to have been fond of these control pedestals. Luckily, I found a cube to operate it inside on my last visit.
Well, open it then.
I sealed the door when I left to keep out ignorant meddlers. Let me unlock it. The book is just inside.
Let's get in. I thought we'd go for a huge dungeon crawl, but obviously not.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already if it could.
The dwarves must have feared this book to lock it away like this.
No, we'll have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way
Okay,
to the
so
boilers.
it is a big dungeon crawl to get through to the boilers. I see.
Follow me.
Let's go. My player's suitably overpowered anyway. Are you with us, Neloth? Yeah, you are with us. Let's go. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm going the wrong way. Am I going? No, I'm going the right way. So, these dwarves obviously built their little citadel right on the ocean. I should check my map. This is not the way. So quite cool to have a dead end. Yeah, you're just laughing at us because we obviously went the wrong way. This is the way.
Nichardak, the city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said the Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up. I have my doubts, but the city was a marvel of Dwemer engineering, now reduced to this.
Amazing to think they built this so long ago. Still it survives.
Okay.
As you can see, most of the lower levels of the city are flooded, but it isn't hopeless. The old Dwemer pumps still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. And unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs. Then I should be able to open the book's protected case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
So let's pick up that cube.
Yes, here we are. This device shows the location of 4 more cubes in this section of the city. It looks like most of the cubes were moved to the lower levels, perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance.
Servitors being robots, I'm sure.
3 of the cubes are through here. This seems like a sensible place to start. You should be able to unseal this door with the control cube I gave you.
Okay, it's been quite a long episode. I'm going to pause things there and come back to it.
So tantalizingly close.